All right, everybody, welcome to Coffee Regular Live.
Check.
Should we work?
There we go.
We are good. All right, today we got 4 Hands Roastery, Papua New Guinea Peaberry.
Love it.
One of Cheney's favorites.
Yep.
Yeah.
I forget the very first one that I had. It was Impero from Impero.
Okay.
They imported stuff.
Nice.
And that was like my first exposure to it. And then what's that one? Cafe Brioso or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I think they had one that was really good. Stoff's had one for a little bit that was great.
Cool.
I don't know like tons about coffee, but like oddly enough, but like
know what you like.
I know what I like. Yeah, exactly. And I'm starting to develop tastes. So, and is this the little ghost?
Laker 2001. What's happening?
Is this the little ghost?
Yeah, that's yours.
Oh,
That's limited edition right now.
right.
Yeah, I forgot to give that to you. When Brandon was there.
Ooh, that's good.
That's nice.
Yep, it's nice and light. Good for the summers.
Has an interesting acidity to it. I like that.
It's kind of a nice steamy morning. Sunny,
Yeah.
a little muggy.
A little bit.
The bananas are loving it.
Oh yeah, bananas are on point, man. I knew I turned my sprinkler system on, right? I knew as soon as it happened, it would start raining again.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah,
right.
Sweet. So it's raining.
Summon the water gods.
Yep, it rained. I think it ran once, and then it was like, oh, it started raining. Sweet.
You got the VersaClimber. You finally got the VersaClimber.
Finally got a VersaClimber, a real one. It's old school. But I discovered VersaClimber probably in 99, 2000 at a place I worked at in college that was the faculty and staff fitness center. And the only dude that would use it was Dr. Hagerman. And Dr. Hagerman also turned me on to the murder bike, Schwin Airdyne.
Yep.
He's like, that's the perfect rehab tool for cardiac rehab. Like, because you can't overdo it. It's self-setting. It's, sets its own resistance, right? I'm like, okay, cool. He would come in and use the VersaClimber. And so like I would use it too, because Hagerman was like, use the VersaClimber. Okay.
You're like, I'm gonna do that shit.
I'm like, because Dr. Hagerman, and he started the first sports science lab in North America at OU in the 70s.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I mean, this guy was the man.
He's OG.
Oh, he's an OG. And so ever since then, I've always wanted one. And then pretty much since I got together with my wife, we used to joke about this, but definitely since my daughter's been born, every time I go in and play against sports, which was once a week for many years, I'd be like, if I ever find a VersaClimber, I'm buying it on the spot. And so Friday I went in to get tennis balls for my mom because she's out, with her dog. Her and her dog play catch with the tennis balls. So I'm going in to buy 20 tennis balls. Of course, I'm just looking around. I just kind of walk up to it. I'm like,
what the fuck are you doing here?
Fucking kidding me. Because right now it's empty.
Right.
Like they even cleared out the warehouse. Like I expect to find nothing in Play It Again Sports right now.
That's interesting.
And I just walked in. I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I just sort of jumped on it. And there was some dude, like one of the dudes that works there. He's like sitting there putting stuff together. He's like, I knew, I felt good about getting that. I knew someone was going to like it.
Someone's going to want it.
I'm like, I wanted it. And
it's
a cross crawl pattern too.
Meaning,
okay, so there's 2 different patterns you can put on a VersaClimber. So like whatever leg goes up is the arm that goes up. That's one pattern. Okay. And then the cross crawl is they come toward each other like you're crawling.
Jiu-jitsu style.
Yeah, like baby crawling style, or like, build your wall jiu-jitsu style.
Very cool.
It's a cross crawl pattern.
Yep.
I was like, this is just supposed to happen.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got that.
Me too. We'll play with it when we're done.
Yeah, I'm excited. Because I've never gotten to play with one for more than like 10 seconds. So like.
Yeah. Outside of the year I used one in college before they sold them, because no one else used them. It was funny.
Or were they like originally developed for like?
I don't know. I mean, climbing maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Someone was like, man, I can put some handles on this shit.
Yeah, like some type of like hip rehab or something maybe. I don't know. Like,
but everyone was afraid of them.
Yeah.
And so it was like, Hagerman and me and like a handful of other people. So the place I worked at sold them. And I was going to buy one, but it was way too much money.
Right. That's the thing about like prototype fitness stuff is it's so much money. Like it's.
Yeah, and like it was too much for a college student I didn't have a place to put it. I basically lived in a car at the time. So
strap it to the roof.
Yeah, what the hell? I can bust it out. Strap it to the roof of the Honda.
Yeah.
But
That's fucking cool though.
yeah, I'm so happy it's dumb. Like me and my daughter were watching TV last night, and I was like, "Buddy, I can't believe we got a versa climber." She's like, "Papa, you've said that 10 times today."
That's how I am with my apartment. Like when I keep looking at Brooke, or like I'll walk by my parents or something, like 29 days, got this apartment's fucking unreal. Like
It's coming.
yeah, dude. Like it's nice to be excited about things,
Mhm. A little bit of a change or a little bit of something you've always wanted. Simple things, though, man. Keep it simple is the most beautiful bits.
Simple. That's the thing. Like
MC Rabbi Tim, are you an MC Rabbi? Are you rapping Rabbi? That'd be phenomenal.
that'd be cool.
Heck yeah, dude.
Good
beats.
But Jason said he liked the episode with Brandon, so that's good.
Oh, good.
That's good.
All right, I've gotten a little behind on my editing this week. I'm putting out last week's episode today.
No,
tell Jason to listen to that.
Yeah. I told him. I think I forgot which part I did. I was like, I threatened you viciously at one point.
Oh, he is the one person that really needs to read the show notes in all the YouTube versions.
Yep. He'll know what's
There's
going on.
very often a snippet for him in there.
He'll be on the 100th episode or something. An anniversary.
This is 64?
64.
I think. Yeah, we're getting there, dude.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Hmm.
How's your training this week?
This week's been an off week.
Yeah.
A little bit of training.
Very nice.
Not too much. I actually took like 3 days off. Like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, didn't do shit.
Nice.
Wednesday, kind of started coming back with some speed bag and some kicking. Just real little.
Yeah, how's your striking feeling?
Feels good. I was doing some back kicks, and they're real. Like, they're actual fucking back kicks. Like, I'm loading them.
Sweet.
Popping off. Like, yeah, man. I get these guys accurate.
Sure, that feels good.
That feels really good. Oh, it feels so good. I love a back kick, man. Oh, man, yeah.
But it's kind of like redoing something that you used to love that you haven't gotten to do for a while, then making it fun again.
Making it fun again and making it better.
Yeah.
Even. I was trying to explain this. So I got my new Jason Hahn today.
Yeah.
Good Lord. We were chatting earlier this week. And, okay, so basically Jason was like, I've had you on a 4-day split. It's pretty much all you focused on for these past 10 weeks. And I'm like, yeah, I haven't really done much else. I'm trying to do other stuff. He goes, all right, we're going to 3-day. I'm going to crush you. But on the other days, do your other stuff. Do your kicking, do your jiu-jitsu. I'm like, oh, God, okay.
It's
right.
Folded back in.
Yeah, it's just, okay, we're good. Oh, man, I got like day 1 this morning. Holy shit. You may find me just like in a coma. They come by tomorrow morning. I'll be laying on the mats in a coma.
Curled up.
Yeah, it'll be bad. Oh, man, it's going to be cool.
Woo. What stuff is it like along the lines of? I mean,
big step up. So I've gone from like rehab and activation to now to like baseline plyos, resisted footwork, like strengthening drills rather than just like turning back on kind of stuff.
That's cool.
And he's incorporated the Versa climber and the rower into it.
Yeah. Tight.
So yeah.
Very cool.
It's dope. Yeah, I'll show it to you. It's on my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a lot of rolling this week.
How'd it feel, man?
Felt great.
Oh, wow.
Like this week, like last week I was mixing. I was doing kind of like 50-50. Like
Catherine Henny, 99, what's up?
What's cracking?
Yep.
Last week I was kind of just doing like a solid mix, like little strength training, little rolling, little drilling, like kind of still mixing in. Yeah, and then this week I did a good bit of rolling and shit and felt really good. Felt great. And I was hitting some just basic stuff, but like the way I felt doing it felt really nice. It's like my body positioning, my neck didn't hurt, like everything felt efficient.
Fix your body and practice it in your mind enough.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah.
So like, and that's the thing, like over quarantine, I was just like, oh, I'm going to kind of make that little adjustment and like do this thing. I want to try this out. And like, certain things, yeah, they're really starting to like kind of click back in and stuff. So
that's sweet.
That's the thing with like time off, everyone likes like, oh fuck, if I miss a day, I have that FOMO, if you're missing out or whatever. It's just like, nah, give yourself a week or two and see what happens. You might surprise yourself.
Yeah, you really like, especially if you just sit and just think about something. I like to just sit and just like think of a series of like, I'm rolling and I'm in a position and I'm going to go to something and I'll just map it over and over again.
The thing is like, it's,
whoa. Joseph B.
been
Hey,
having
man. Got a lot of listeners today.
cool
New people.
I've been having just like realizations, I suppose, like with teaching and stuff, just like
Oh, nice.
in terms of, because like coming back into contact with people, like over, you know, after 2 months over a computer screen, it's different to come back in front of a crowd and do that.
Have
So
perform again.
yeah, so it is very much so like kind of shaking the rust off of like performing and kind of like talking. And the other day I was like kind of anxious and shit, and I was like, I'm out of practice, I don't feel like it, I don't want to do this, like so I was kind of like square one with it, you know, like kind of square one, like stage fright almost. I was like, fuck, you know, like you gotta rip that scab off too. Like
only been doing this half my life.
yeah,
shit.
I have like exactly. I'm having like goofy ass like mat burns that are healing, you know, just like feel like a white belt again.
Greetings, sir.
It's kind of nice, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Like I have
your skin got all soft again.
yeah, fucking my ears got ripped up. Like
oh jeez,
dude, yeah,
your ear looks a little deflated. It's a little smaller.
So like I think it's because it's like here, like back here, it gets like ripped and stuff, and it like kind of sits funny. Yeah, because that's the thing with it now. It's like one piece, so like it just gets ripped as one piece. It's not like it doesn't fold anymore. Oh god. So like if I like am like passing or something, it's just like my ear scraping on a gi and like.
Yeah.
So, man. But that's the thing. Like I love it, you know.
I mean, yeah.
And that's I like cranked it up the other day, and I was like. Usually I like to let people have stuff and do things, you know, just to create situations, blah, blah, blah. The other day I was like, nope, no, I got to train for me. I'm doing my thing and like, I'm not giving shit. Like I'm pulling my elbows in, I'm doing this, and that felt really nice and good. And it's kind of like a weird thing. Like I used to like operate like in red line like that all the time. So like I didn't feel a difference. And now like I took a little time off and kind of ramped back into it. I'm starting to feel very snappy and efficient with it. So. Starting to understand different things, so it's nice. You know, it's cool. Great.
Let's talk about understanding different things. Aaron Cook has put up some videos on his YouTube page of his spin kicks. It's kind of what he's known for. His back kick, his spin heel kick, his not a bond spin round kick, and he's like the last of the heavy hitters, man. I love that guy. But I was watching his back kick, and just kind of getting my own back kick back on because I like the way he does his jump counter back kick. And he said something funny that I hadn't thought about in years. He's like, when you spin, bring your elbows in. You suck your elbows in, which like
high speed, low drag. Like
exactly, it's high speed, low drag. But like I did it, and I was like, oh shit, there's another connection. Like that's jujitsu as well. Like I already knew how to do that.
Do that connection.
Yeah, and it was cool because it was familiar and new at the same time. As I'd done that I'd done that for years since I was a teenager. About bringing your elbows in, no chicken.
Yeah.
And then I did it in jiu-jitsu, and like I knew it was there, but like I never thought about it that way. It just kind of new thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like that was sort of like my thing with like. Toe holds, leg locks and stuff, like 10 years of work in it. Like I would do it or, try to do it and spend time in positions and not really have success. But then like, it kind of incubates for 10 years. And then like I get a certain lesson, I worked with Sean and like a couple other things and it clicked. And now it's a thing and I love it. And, I feel like, like in a video game, like when you unlock like new maps, it shows you the shadow of the map and it has like the lock over it.
Yeah.
And you like achieve it and you unlock it and you see it. It's kind of like that, like around the human body. Like I felt the lower body was like locked to me because I didn't like have the ability to kind of explore that. Fog. Yeah. But also just kind of like integrating wrestling, more of my wrestling stuff back into it, because like
nice, you made the connection
there. Yeah, well, like I had made the connection a long time ago, but I got like made fun of for it basically.
Too far ahead of your time.
Yeah, well, or some just it wasn't popular then, cyclical, whatever. But like you were just like, oh, you're just a wrestler, this, that, whatever. And then now it's like if you don't wrestle, you're
now you don't wrestle, you don't win ADCC.
Yeah, you're not having success. So I'm like But then also like the blending, like, and that's where like I think catch wrestling is super interesting. And
catch wrestling was blending before it was even a thing.
Right. Well, just like the approach, like it takes the things. So like wrestling will put certain things into jiu-jitsu, right? So like, the control and like pinning aspects, but there is no like tilting aspect per se, like in jiu-jitsu. There's no real benefit to tilting someone in jiu-jitsu unless you're trying to transition,
Yeah.
Whereas like in catch wrestling or something, or just again like change the rule set or submission grappling, like the pin or whatever the stack or whatever is the submission, right? So like say you have like the chicken wing or something, like someone behind the back, then like the pressure of you moving and stacking them over, like getting them exposed to the floor is also like part of it. But it's like the security is different, I guess, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Like jiu-jitsu is so tight and like vacuum packed, whereas like with like the no-gi, whatever you want to start to look at as grappling, like you can like get pressure and crushy and kind of like weird, and it's more like elevated, but like it's I've just been having fun like stacking, like and learning to stack and like find things out of stacks and like cradling and like just crunching people into this connection that we're always talking about, right?
Yeah.
But like almost too far so that they can't get out of it.
Yeah.
And then seeing what like the reaction yields, because like
what pops out.
Yeah, you like hold it, and you like pull the pin, and then they like fucking spaz out and pop a leg out, pop an arm out, pop a neck out,
Oh, that's cool.
You got choices. So like
that's fun.
Yeah. So I don't know. I've just been having fun with like doing different shit. And just like different lenses, I guess.
Nice.
Which and again, kind of like making those connections with teaching again, like I guess it's weird because like in my head, I'm super excited about teaching like ways to posture in the guard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a very minute detail that people wouldn't want to like spend time on. They're like, I'm just sitting up in the guard and I want to break. I want to stand up. I want to do this shit. I'm like, we're going to spend the week on posturing. And you're gonna suffer. That's what we're gonna do, and then we'll get to standing and passing all that shit. Because you're not gonna do that unless you get this part. So
it's
like,
a good week. I'd be very excited about that.
It was a great time. Like I learned shit, so I don't really care. I took stuff from it. So next time around, even it'll be great. That's the thing, just like learning. And I just like it when people ask me questions. I don't care if I get the same question 10 different ways. Like it doesn't matter to me. I just want. I want your brain working in that way to be like, what if, why am I, that sort of thing. So.
Reason to talk about your favorite thing, but then all to someone who's actually listening.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sort of the thing too. Like, that's like, again, it's a performance, right? Teaching, but also there's that human, the human connection part of it where it's not so much as like
it's equal parts like performance and friendship.
Yeah. So it's been really nice to kind of just like get back into the habit of like seeing people face to face and kind of like having like facial cues, like even us talking on podcasts, like it's easier to like cue off each other and not have the fucking
that pause
delay.
We're not talking over each other. We're not like having that weird pause. Like, did you want to say something?
Well, even if like we do talk over each other now, like
it's different.
It's different on the computer. It like overlaps.
It's super overlapping.
So
it's got weird. Yeah. We
Which
figured it out eventually. But
it's fine. It's not a big deal. You just have to like time it differently.
Yeah, the timing changed. Yeah.
But yeah, like just kind of, I was sort of like, I think last week I was just kind of like wired, just like reintegrating. So like, and this week I feel a little more like smoothed out and like, okay,
nice.
So kind of like quick adaptation turnaround, I suppose.
I'm thinking we're going to start really reintegrating next week.
Yeah,
we've got the short list of people as far as like who my daughter's like house that she's going to, and then I think we might go back to jiu-jitsu next week. I'm kind of waiting on my sister. She wants to have everyone up, so I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna go yet or not. But I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get back to training. So I still haven't figured that out. But I mean. Dojang 11 it's
primed.
It ends up being like what a hell of a sequel. Like part 11's not supposed to be that good. This is good. we have soft rebooted the series.
I mean, it's legacy numbering, just like the podcast. It's like 11, 12, 13, whatever.
Yeah, it works, man.
Gonna go.
I'm happy.
This is
Vinny, what's happening?
This pea berry is great.
It's good, man.
Yep, very subtle.
Yeah, I dig it.
Very nice.
Yeah, have some more, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna sniff this little ghost. They just liked our post with Brandon the other day.
Yeah.
That shit's so good.
Did
you see ground sharks making like steak rubs and stuff?
Yeah, I saw that. They're testing them out right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
I messaged him. I was like, oh my God, that looks good.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, I'm so excited.
Yeah, we don't have to. I need to message Ground Shark about oh crap, spilled. Sean, what's happening? I need to message them. I'm gonna need a brown shark bro tank.
Oh yeah.
They have bro tanks now. That needs
Dude,
to happen.
past couple summers, man, bro tanks are in.
Oh man, I've been doing the bro tank for a long time.
Yeah.
But so we were watching.
I only have that one you gave me, and that's my favorite one. So.
Oh, we found that on the clearance rack at Target, dude.
It's the
There were
comfiest
3
one.
of them, and we got all 3.
That was before the first fight to win, right?
Yeah, it was for your first
yeah,
fight to win. Yeah, like we found Cheney's walkout chart. Yes. Yeah, we found that at a Target in Virginia.
Nice.
Actually, yeah, that was crazy. Nah, we were watching Queer Eye. New season of Queer Eye is up on Netflix, and so my daughter and I tend to bust through those, and they're fun. And the dude they did last night was some Jersey Shore cat who was like 37 and wore bro tanks all the time, and he looked absurd. It was really funny because I'm like, buddy, do I look absurd? She's like, no, you don't look like that. I'm like, oh, I don't think I look like that either. Like, it doesn't seem natural for him. He's like, it seems natural for you. You're good, Papa.
So yeah, some people.
And I'm like, so we just had a funny conversation about like, I think he's forcing it. I think he's forcing it. I think like that's not really him. I think he needs to like
that's funny.
Be himself.
Yeah, maybe like maybe deep V-neck. Who knows? Like
who knows? Yeah, we haven't finished the episode. I don't know what you ended up as. But it was funny because I'm like, dang. Like I started thinking about it. She's like, no, man, you're good. You're good.
Some people can pull off like. I'm trying to think. Like I can't do the deep V. Personally, the way my chest is set up doesn't look good.
I don't do the DV. I'm not into it.
You know,
yeah.
I can do a tank top and do a t-shirt. I don't like polos much either. Like just a normal,
I hate polos.
Standard polo.
I can't stand having anything like close on my neck.
No,
can't stand it.
It
drives me nuts.
Kind of goes against the whole jiu-jitsu thing. So
yeah, that's like I was born that way, man.
Gotta protect your neck.
Yeah, okay. Nothing touches the neck. Yeah.
That's why I don't like tie, dude. When I worked at
wearing ties.
When I had to wear ties and shit, I felt like I was dying slowly for 8 hours, whatever.
It puts me in like fight scene mode. Like I feel like I'm about to be like someone's about to try to kill me. Like someone's gonna grab that and try to choke me, and I gotta fight.
It feels weird.
Right there. Yeah.
Because of like the way dress shirts are and like the way ties are, like you feel like you're in a jacket. You just want to like bust out.
You're just like pinned in, man. Yeah.
There's an episode of The Office where like Dwight, one of the main like idiot people, has to wear long sleeves. Like, this is a straight jacket. Like, and he's absurd over the top with like weapons around the office and like self-defense and goofy bullshit and like karate. Yeah.
Can't do it. That's funny.
It is. It's like a prison.
Yeah, I don't even like sleeves or like pants anymore. Like
the deeper I get into just teaching and like just not ever wearing pants, I'm like, why would I ever wear pants again? Like I'm gonna wear sweatpants and I'm gonna wear the least amount of stuff I can because it's so comfortable. If I could wear nogi shorts and a tank top all the time and flip flops, happy.
I mean, it's basically what I do.
Yeah.
But
if I want to wear pants, I'll wear pants like this. Like,
I got the sweatpants. In fact, there's some sweatpants I need to buy off the Adidas website. They're on sale right now.
What was that Adidas thing? Was that for? What was that? Like,
I don't know.
I was trying to read into it, but
the whole like the Adidas like models thing. They liked something that I put up, right? And so because I tag Adidas all the time on my At Home Badass videos because I'm always wearing it, and they liked something. I was like, what is this? And so I don't know that I'm eligible for that program because it's like 11 to 21 ages, like whatever. But they keep liking my stuff. So I'm like, all right, I'll play your game. And I would love to be a brand ambassador. That's a dream of mine. Send me some stuff. It will be in videos all the time because I love Adidas. Yeah, and so that'd
be cool.
That's the thing.
Be like, all right, don't send me any like t-shirts or anything. Just send me like 3 gis and we'll call it even. Like,
yeah, seriously. Send me some gis. Send me judo gi, jiu-jitsu gi,
socks.
I'll take taekwondo uniform. I'll take a dobak. Strictly martial arts uniforms. Bro tanks, man capris.
The comfiest
Stans. I'm not Stan Smiths. I don't want no Stans. I want Rod Lavers.
I don't know the difference.
Oh, they're different. Yeah, Stan is taking over. It kind of drives me nuts. Rods like my shandals are rods. They don't make leather rods anymore. Oh, gee, Lock, what's happening? Leather rods are like impossible to find. I found some permanent ones once on the clearance rack at a freaking outlet store. So they were like $45.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
You're like,
but that's the last pair of like new Rod Lavers I've seen.
You gotta talk to some sneaker people. I'm sure you could find some.
Well, I need to, like I said, I need to just get picked up by Adidas and have my own.
And be like,
bring them back.
Yo, make them.
Bring them back.
What? There was another company like who picked up somebody and like they brought back this old school shit. I love it when they bring back like the old school shit.
I love that. Yeah, I'm at the age now where people my age and their children are bringing back 90s shit.
Yeah.
You should see what my daughter dresses like. She looks like Brandon Lee from 1993. Like, I was laughing. I was just joking. I'm like, I love that outfit. You look like Brandon Lee from The Tonight Show in 1992.
And she's like, what?
She's like, what? I'm like, totally.
She's like,
that's awesome.
She's like, what is 92?
She's like, young Bruce. I'm like, well, Bruce's kid. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just because when she was little, she'd see Bruce Lee. She's like, is that Bruce in the 90s? I'm like, actually, it's Bruce in the 70s, Sonny. But, oh, okay. but no, man, she's starting to dress like I did.
Dude, that's
at her age. It's hilarious.
Well, I mean, like, our gen grows up, gets a little money, then they get into the industry where they can make movies or something, and they bring back what their favorite shit is. Well,
like what's funny
Ninja
is
Turtles, whatever.
It's the Korean boy bands that are dressing like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where she's getting it from. Korean boy bands. I've had all their haircuts, which makes me laugh. So I'm like, wow, I had that haircut. Like my wife showed me something the other day. Some dude had like his hair tied back, and 90s. I was like, so you should do that. I'm like, honey, I've already done that. Like, I don't know if I need to do it again. She's like, dude, look really good.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, done that. Even that hair color. Yeah. But yeah, they all dress like they're like out of the 90s, man. It's really funny. So I'm okay with that.
It's coming back.
Adidas soccer style in the 90s is the best.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was my stuff, dude.
You see the trailer for the new Bill and Ted?
Fuck yes.
Dude.
I am ridiculously excited about that. It was kind of shocking to see Keanu Reeves without a beard, though.
I know. I was just thinking
really
that.
Weird.
I was like, dude.
Like
it's like me with a clean shaven face. Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's shocking.
What
like,
the hell?
What the fuck?
I didn't think I would be shocked by it. The 85 now F comedy show. What's happening?
I feel like they had to have a clean razor on that motherfucker 24/7 to keep it that tight, or do some CGI or something.
Dude, that might be some CGI. That's all I'm saying. That might be.
That would just seem obnoxious.
Yeah, I'm nearsighted comedy show. I can't read the tiny print. Sorry. But yeah, dude, I didn't think it would shock me that bad. It looked so weird. But I'm really excited about Bill and Ted. This is the perfect timing. The world needs some good, funny Bill and Ted right now.
I hope they like do some holographic with some George Carlin in there. I hope they stuff him back in there, man. I want them to. At least reference his character.
No, they're definitely going to reference it.
They need to.
But you know what would be cool is if they found like some cutscenes from the originals.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like some unused footage of something that fit.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "Whoa, I've never seen this."
Yeah.
That would be neat.
That'd be nice.
That'd be really cool. Oh, just here, stirring up my coffee. What's going on? All right, the 85. Nah. Oh yeah, the comedy show. What's happening? All right, how you doing, bro?
Friday, y'all stir that coffee.
Stir your coffee. Sip, my friend. But
good shit.
No, Bill and Ted is the shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that. That's the thing, like.
And I love the irony of the fact that John Wick is what got Bill and Ted 3 made.
Yeah. Dude, like, there's nothing better. I think John Wick is just the simplest, best story possible. What more do you need?
Well, it's an action movie that focuses on action.
Yeah, and it's giving you what it says it is, and that's it. Really,
I love that
in a tasteful manner.
It's tasteful. It's extremely well done. The cinematography, the fight scenes, even the character development is what it is. It's not convoluted. It doesn't take itself too seriously.
A lot of stories will put so much like background in the forefront. Like I liked how they built it off the simple story, and then it built into this
It
massive.
built its own mythology.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh shit, this is sweet.
Yeah, and then it makes it fun because it gets absurd, but in like the best way. It's like about to go like magical or some shit.
Well, then exactly. You're like, well, what else could he do? And then then that shit.
And yet it still remains grounded in realism.
Well, that's like Bad Boys 3 when they're talking about like the witches and shit. It's like that may as well take it that direction, you know?
It ended up working.
It was great.
Yeah,
I loved it.
It was super fun, man.
Because it's not that outlandish. There's probably some dark arts people out there doing some shit, you know?
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah. So I mean, it was good, but I'm liking movies and television right now. Like writing's getting really good again. It's been on for a few years now. Like people are writing things like storytelling is getting good. Camera angles are improving. You know.
Yeah. So like I'll watch things and like totally like untethered now. So like I would watch something because I saw it on like Facebook and I'd read a bunch of comments and I'd be like gather an opinion basically before.
Yeah, I'm like, gosh,
even if it wasn't my own, I'd be like, oh, someone said this about this scene, and there's like preconceived notions in my head, like kind of fucked it up for me.
It's kind of hard to go in fresh.
Yeah, like it's like when I was a kid, I really liked movies. I always watch movies. Yeah. Like fuck, like clearly all the time. Movies. Like, and like there's some stuff like. You know, anxious people watch things repetitively and like over and over again, like same thing. Like,
it's an anxiety thing.
A little bit. It's like
is it like a comfort thing?
Yeah. Because you know the outcome. Okay. You know the outcome, even though you still are in depth with the story. Like
undiagnosed shit.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, dude, I'm feeling like everyone in the world is like some degree anxious and like kind of on that spectrum a little bit. Like, but keeping my head in the sand and shit and like staying off Facebook and like not reading stuff and then just like being to organically enjoy a movie and then just leave it at that and not have my own formed opinion in my head. I don't have to fucking share it with anybody. Yeah. Like I mean, Brooke can have a conversation about it or whatever, and then that's it. Like
I feel that.
So like I like coming up, like I really liked goofy ass like creature movies.
Whoa Max. What's happening?
Welcome.
We're good, bro.
But like I loved like dumb creature movies coming up.
Those
like,
can be fun. Dude.
I loved them just because they were
the
so
80s ones. Good Lord.
Silver Bullet, like with Gary Busey.
I love that movie.
Great movie. Like that. And then like my dad let me watch like Anaconda and like goofy shit. Like
shit, dude. The original Anaconda.
I love that movie.
That movie
John Voight, Ice Cube, J-Lo. Other people, but Dynamite cast, great snakes. Great animatronics back then.
Oh, the animatronics back in the day, man. Yeah.
I still have like a soft spot for a lot of like good animatronics.
Oh, good animatronics are making a comeback, dude.
Yeah. I feel like that's the thing. Like everyone went so hard on CGI for a while that they like they needed a hybrid. They needed to mix it.
People have finally started to do the hybrid.
Yeah, that's like better. Jurassic Park, like they're doing the mixtures. And
the mixture works out better too, man. It makes everything more real. Yep. Like, but not just more believable. Because then you kind of get it imprinted, the real thing in your head, and then you can't tell when the CGI pops up as much.
Well, with that, like I was obsessed with Jurassic Park when I was a kid and shit. And then I had like a dinosaur exhibit at the zoo with animatronics and shit. It was insane. Like to this day, it's one of like my fondest like memories going somewhere and like seeing things. I would love to go back. Like I think they stopped for a long time. Yeah, they started doing it again.
Yeah, it's there. It's fun, man.
I loved it.
Yeah, like, it's good stuff.
Like that's the stuff I look forward to doing with like my niece and nephew and shit. I'm like, this is awesome. Like dinosaurs.
Share the goodness. Yeah.
I wasn't like a great student, but then like once we hit dinosaurs in biology class, I was fucking rattling it off, you know?
Nice.
So good times.
That's funny.
But yeah, like Kosai, like when they had their dinosaur stuff going on, so much fun.
Man, we never made it to the Batman section of Kosai. They had a Batman thing for a while.
That's cool.
And we kept meaning to go. We never had time. I don't know if it's still there or not. But I wanted to hit that. Yeah, Kosai is cool, man.
Kosai's the shit.
Oh,
I haven't been there.
I haven't been there in a while.
In a hot minute.
A few years.
Also, another reason for I'm like happy for my niece and nephew to get a little bit older, so I can be like, let's go to Kosai. And be like, this is for me.
Excuses. Yep. Where Machida put something up the other day on the Instas. He was like, having children is a chance to raise yourself again.
Yeah. That's cool.
You're like, yeah, it kind of is. Like, And all the best bits of my childhood that I've got to relive with my own kid have been phenomenal. And like what's important to her is really funny because it's like the same stuff but in a different way.
Yeah, it's interesting to see like how it hits and impacts someone else. It is nice to just like share that thing with somebody.
Oh yeah, it's really gratifying to share it with someone who is then as into it as you are. Like, I mean, okay, weird example, Batman the Animated Series. To this day, I still love that damn show. It is such a good show. Like, forget the fact that it's a cartoon; it's just well done. But never met anyone else except aside from like Big Mike, my best friend. He digs it as much as I do, but we're the same age. But like, to my daughter, it's real. Like when we talk about real Batman, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
She loves it probably more than I do. And so it's a cool little connection we get to have where like, oh, understanding, neat.
Yeah, like I'm trying to like there's a lot of connections. There's so many things that I like today, like just because like me and my dad did it when I was like, you know what I mean? Like like Van Halen, like that was like my first concert that I went to, like with my parents. It was sweet.
Damn, dude.
It was great.
Yeah.
That was like my first concert I went to with them, and like that was super fun. I saw like Aerosmith and Lenny Kravitz with them after that. And, like we went to a couple cool, really like fucking really cool concerts. Man. Yeah, and like I love it. So like, I mean, I like modern rap and shit too, but like you know I'll always love that because of that. You know, like even as cheesy and as goofy as it is, like whatever.
Yeah, good thrashing guitar. Yeah, an amazing thing.
Fuck yeah. I was just like goofy bullshit. I was. You remember the 3D Doritos?
Oh yeah.
So like, they don't make them anymore. I don't think, or maybe they do. I don't know. Probably because Pepsi. Some '90s kid probably brought them back because like fucking 3D
came back.
Yeah, exactly. Some bullshit's probably like that's coming back. But like, I mean, my dad used to dig holes in the backyard for like excess grass because it was like really nice soil and shit. He'd bury it and blah blah blah. And make like, but like he would dig holes or whatever for that. And we were just fucking around, like we'd play like Army, and we're in the foxholes, and like, but like our food was the Doritos, like Doritos 3D, are always like stuck in my head because I was awesome. Like, that's what we would eat, like, yeah. And like I had the same little Star Wars gun that I had, and there was like dirt on it and shit still. Like I only had to change the batteries like once. Like that's 90s durability right there.
Hell yeah, dude, that stuff lasts.
That's fucking tight. Yeah, good times, man. Like, that's the thing. Like looking back and like. A lot of like retrospective shit. I'm like, I just never really grew up. Like I just kind of let my interests.
You just let your interests
found, yeah. I didn't let them go, and I let them morph into like my job.
Yeah, seriously, that's the key, bro.
I loved it. Yeah.
Ha. All right, Catherine Nietzsche. Is
that my mom?
Possibly. She's laughing.
Oh yeah, that's my mom.
Okay.
Talking about 3D Doritos.
Okay. She says, "All right,
hi, Mom."
All right.
Yeah, I was thinking about that a lot too.
That's funny.
That's what quarantine did, man. A lot of reflection time.
I think we're out, bro. We're gonna go make some more.
I'll get some.
You get a little. That's the cream, right? That's the cream right there. That's the good stuff right at the end.
Papua New Guinea. What's the other one? Tanzanian tea pea berry? No, I do Tanzanian pea berry as well.
Okay.
Like another version or whatever. I don't know.
This is the only pea berry I've ever had.
Yeah.
This was actually Four Hands has a really nice what's the sweet one? It's right in the middle of my head. What's Horizon?
Honey process.
Honey process, yeah. Oh, Four Hands has a nice honey process as well.
Oh yeah.
It's really quite good. I got some of that left. But,
yeah, I think I'm gonna get a bag of Horizon and Blue Belt.
Ooh,
I think.
Oh, hey! Before you leave, remind me. I got to give you your purple belt as well.
Oh yeah. I need to try that.
You have what's left of that, and kind of dig through the sample packs and hook that up.
Yeah. How many of the Two Roasting Joe's samples have you tried? Like,
however many I've posted. 3.
Yeah.
4. They've all been amazing.
Yeah, I bet.
But I've never had any of them. That's what I love about it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're all spectacular. I am down with the tiny sample packs. Just from a podcast perspective, if I'm posting shit on Instagram every day, it's cool to have that variety, but they also don't get stale on you, which is cool. Like they don't go bad.
Because you have quite the stockpile.
Yeah, my stockpile is huge right now. I can't ask for any more coffee right
Got to
now.
run through the rest.
Yeah, so yeah, so like we got to I'm developing a new system for that. I think I'm gonna try to do like a monthly thing where I'll have 1 or 2 people a month that I'm gonna hit every day that I'll post anyway. And then
yeah, I was thinking about that sort of thing too. Like we could even treat it like a featured thing of like the week or the month.
yeah, I
Like
want to
that.
do like a feature because I feel like I got enough so much right now. I feel like I'm abandoning people.
Right.
You know, I'm like,
it's hard to get to everybody.
I can't get to everybody, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna like. I just thought about that this morning. I want to refine that and have like this month we're featuring these 2 roasters.
Yeah, almost like a schedule with it. Like,
yeah, and then we just kind of bounce back and forth.
That's a good idea.
And then so like Monday through Friday is when I'll do it, and then on the weekends I'll just kind of have whatever.
Yeah.
Because I have other stuff. I don't want to just do that all the time.
Right.
But talking about 90s hair. Ha! Look at you all stuck up. Like,
this is the closest I'm allowed to get to a mullet, Brooke says.
Come on, man. Go for the
I can have it.
mullet.
She said she won't cut it.
Go for
she
the
said
Miami
she won't.
Vice mullet, bro.
She won't be the one to cut it.
I'll have to show you my
It's fine.
Where's my haircut page? Is it still in the car? I actually have a page of printed out of all my possible haircuts, so I can just point. But one of them is like Miami Vice Don Johnson mullet.
Yep.
It's amazing.
If the apocalypse really pops off, like I'm gonna go full mullet for sure.
All right, man.
I mean,
okay.
High and tight, baby.
We'll build you a knife out of like a PVC pipe and a vacuum cleaner or something. And
perfect. But we've talked about it before, and I know there's somebody that's gonna do it, but the Gargoyles live action movie. Like I'm hoping if I put it out in the universe enough.
Was it Jordan Peele?
I think it was.
Because that excites
the
shit out of me, dude.
Because he's kind of dark too. He has like a darker sense, like his horror writing and stuff.
Oh, he's super dark, but he's also super fucking talented
and very funny too. So like,
funny. Yes, like he could do it. Yeah, like that. Like if anyone like could go there, like he can do it. Like that guy's amazing. Yeah. So that would be sweet.
Another one I watched, a creature movie, Godzilla '98. Like no one likes that movie. Like the one with Matthew Broderick. I love that movie.
I need to see it again.
People who are like Godzilla files or like who are insane into Godzilla, like we're like, this is a stupid Godzilla movie, but then they're like, but it's a good like monster movie. They won't classify it as a Godzilla movie. It's a monster film. It's not.
It doesn't look like Godzilla.
Yeah, I love '98. I don't care. Always will. And
hey man, '98, '99 were some of the best couple years for movies ever.
That's when, again, like animatronics, but also Michael Bay was just blowing shit up. Like,
I mean, just between Blade, Fight Club, and The Matrix, like '98, '99, dude. If you look at the movies that came out like that couple year period, holy shit! Like that's a great string of movies. I was hoping this summer was going to be like that again. It was shaping up to be, and then Corona crushed my movie hopes. So
calendar got
next summer.
Jumped. It's fine.
Well,
give him a little more time to refine stuff.
That's the truth. That is the truth. That's what you need.
What's the timeline on wasn't there supposed to be everything got put on hold. Yeah, that's the thing. Everything got put on hold.
Put on hold, push back.
Because Godzilla versus Kong was supposed to be.
Because it was good. It got moved to November, but now it's been moved again.
Yeah. Wasn't it supposed to be like summer? Then it got pushed to fall, and then it got pushed.
Now it got pushed again.
God damn it!
It's still gonna happen.
It's fine. Yeah.
I know. I predict real Godzilla in November anyway.
Yeah.
But
it's gonna be a documentary.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, at this point.
Yeah, I'm not.
Just pull out the Pacific Rim robots and let me fight somebody.
I'm 100% down with that idea. Woo! I love giant mechs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some
fun
cool
too.
80s shit.
Again, Zoids.
Yeah.
Zoids.
That's the good stuff.
That was I thought it was underrated, but like no one else that I was like around liked it.
Yeah.
So like I didn't really know anyone who liked it as much as I did. Like that was just kind of like my shit.
Some things are ahead of their time, my friend.
Yeah, like at the time I'm like, I wouldn't recognize that. I'm just like, I think I'm a fucking weirdo. Like, I was like some weird shit.
And you're like, wait, I was 10 years ahead. Well, shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if you saw the article I posted the other day about the dad one I read on like I posted on Facebook. I read it. It was amazing, but it was just about like the evolution of fatherhood and then how it's depicted on television. And it was basically like, why are all TV dads dumbasses?
I saw the
Like,
article.
why
I
does
didn't
that
read it.
happen?
Yeah.
Why has that happened? And I was laughing because I've said for years, I said, I always say, as soon as something's normalized on television, then it's accepted in society, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm waiting for a competent stay-at-home dad to be on a fucking TV show.
Right.
Before I'm a grandpa.
Right.
Would be great. I would love to see that.
I'm trying to think of shows that I can't think of
There's
any
not
right
one,
now.
man. That a dad that actually knows what the fuck they're doing. Like, you know,
that's the thing. It's always incompetent. Like they're always like fucking it up. Like even if they do portray it, like
or they just don't know what the hell they're doing. Like they're like goofy, like Phil Dunphy, who I love, you know, from Modern Family. Like he's great, but he's like a child,
right?
You know, or they're just like
What do they always like?
Or they're like the fucking absentee dad, or they just don't know what the hell they're doing at all.
It's always like a goofy, like like how did I get here kind of thing.
Let's figure it out. Which offends the shit out of me. And then the mom takes over and she's like the parent to everyone.
Yeah.
And she's the one that like clears everything and has to do everything. And I'm like,
you're like, well,
stop.
It's not always the case, is it?
Yeah. You know, it's like that is not my life. Shit. So I would like to see.
You're like unrelatable.
Yeah, completely. Like, why I never watched The Office, right? Like, yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why, like, I never did for the longest time. Like, I was like, unrelatable. But at the same time, I was like, in my head, I was like, I refuse to find this funny. And then I put it on. I was like, whatever.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's goofy enough
cool.
to keep my attention for now.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, too. Like, I'll let things like that sit for 5 years until after it's popular to be like, I'll watch it now.
Check it out. Yeah.
Like, I'll check out Game of Thrones in 10 years. Like,
yeah, I've never watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah, just, I don't know, man. I like creature bullshit and all that stuff, but I don't love, like,
the idea of
fantasy, sci-fi shit like that, I guess.
I'm very rarely into fantasy sci-fi movies. I have a handful that I really do love, but I like the book end of that better.
Yeah. I like them for the wrong reason, I guess, or for the reason that they like them, or not the reason they like them for, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. I'm really picky. I don't know, picky or just whatever. Certain things I just don't get into. But I don't know, man. I was watching a Chinese freaking action film the other day. It was phenomenal. All in Mandarin too. It was great. So like the longer I watch it, the more I understand.
Mm.
But yet, I'm in this weird place with my Mandarin that it doesn't really work anymore. But I dream in it, and in my dream, I'm fluent and I understand everything I'm saying, but I cannot translate it to English. And so, like, I'll watch a movie and have it on in the background, and I'll start understanding shit. And a handful of words here and there, I'll be able to cross over. But then I'll just understand it and be like, okay, like, can't cross that over to English. I know what he's saying.
It's lost in the ethos.
Yeah, but like, do you ever translate your English? No.
Yeah.
You just know what you're saying. It's that kind of shit.
Right.
And it's like I was comparing that to learning the back kick again. And I was trying to explain this to Jason Hahn the other day, and he was like, huh? I'm like, you ever learn a language and then forget a language and then come back to the language? Like, you know it's a language. You know what you're listening to. It's not gibberish. You might pick up some of it, but you're like, why the fuck can I do this? I can speak this shit. And like, you don't understand it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a weird thing. That's kind of what Taekwondo is for me right now. But like, very much I'm watching this Chinese action film, which was really good. It was really good, and I need to find it. And I started picking it up. I was kind of understanding shit. And I went, whoa, still there? That's weird. Okay. Yeah. But on my TV, I think I have an LG or something. There's like a Channel Plus app, and there's a billion free channels, just goofy shit, right?
Yeah.
And Hayya is one of them. Now, Hayya has a pay service. It's like $4 a month or something, where it's just on demand. But there seems to be this free version that just shows shit. And sometimes it's in English, and sometimes it's not, but you can turn subtitles on. And I'll just flip it on all the time just to see what the hell's on.
That's sweet.
It's so cool. So I've been watching that all the time. Yeah.
That's sweet.
So yeah, totally like free channel on an app or random app on my TV. Yeah.
That's legit.
Yeah. I'm really happy about it.
I found, like, I took Spanish I think 3 times.
I got your basics down.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I got my reps in on the basics.
Yeah.
because I got kicked out of class a lot or whatever. Just got in trouble.
Oh my god,
Wasn't paying
I
attention.
can't even believe that you existed. Like that's such the stories I hear
I
about
didn't cause
young Cheney
trouble.
versus
I just
Cheney
fucking
that I met.
talked to
Yeah.
people. Like if I, that's the thing. I didn't talk, but if I found someone I wanted to talk to, I wouldn't shut the fuck up. So like,
Oh yeah. Well,
you know?
I mean, yeah.
So like, if me and like one person were on like a tangent, you know, just
hit
going,
it off, man.
yeah, like
Go.
they're like, get the fuck out, like,
Shut up.
we were just kind of, yeah, it was like one friend brought in like a bunch of donuts for class one day, and no one wanted them, so like me and him just sat in the back and we're just having a ball eating donuts, talking shit. But then we got
say it in Spanish.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Churros. I'm sorry. But I was listening to a podcast in Spanish.
Nice.
There's a comedian who his mother is Peruvian, I think, and he speaks like really fluent Spanish as well.
Ooh, Peruvian's a nice version though.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying it's very like proper and very like it's like almost like
it's right up
old
there
English,
it's
like
right up there with Spanish.
Yeah,
you know, like with Spain Spanish, bro.
It's very proper and stuff. So like, I'll listen to him, you know, with his inflections on things and stuff, but he'll also have like, say like a native Mexican Spanish speaker on, and like it kind of like certain things. Yeah. But then they'll also like mix in certain words that don't translate. Like I can't remember. I
love untranslatable
words.
Yeah.
Like just, something like podcast. Like they'll just say like something podcast or like something else like that. Like,
yeah, stuff just pops up.
Yeah, but at a certain point, I was like, when I was watching it, because I had the subtitles on as well, I was like, oh, I recognize some of these words. Like every third word, I was like, okay, and then I like tried to walk away from it to see if I could still follow. I did for a couple minutes until I lost focus, and then tried to come back.
Yeah, then it kind of comes out.
Yeah, so it's interesting.
No, I was doing that with that Chinese movie I was watching, and I started listening to it, and it was in really formal Mandarin. And so, like, I would hear it, and then I'd be like, "Oh, how would I say that?" And like, because I'm a Beijinger, everything has sort of a r to it. Like she said, "Dianhua," which is telephone, whereas I would say "Dianhua." Like that's my accent, but "Dianhua" is like the technical, like perfect way to say it. It's clear, like, you know, I'm not say "Dianhua." It's the same word,
like
but
mumbling or something.
Well,
like
the her, like Beijingers don't open their mouths. Their teeth really stay pretty close together all the time. For some reason, it's just but it's like a Brooklyn accent. Like you can tell someone's from fucking Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing too, like different accents and dialects, like there's different languages around, there's different forms of English around the United States. You go to different parts of the United States.
Tons and tons. Yeah, it's really funny. It just you know, what is the proper version of a language versus all the different variations on it. And when you can start hearing that in multiple languages is really neat. I could hear it in like Korean a little bit sometimes. I'm not as good at Korean, but like when I speak Korean, people are like, you learn Korean in Seoul? I'm like, a little bit.
Yeah.
I did. It's like, so I picked up that accent, and that's just how I thought. Yeah.
It always reminds me of the scene in Inglourious Bastards when he like names the accents and like, I can't name your accent. Like he's like, you're from Frankfurt, you're from whatever, Berlin, and you're from, I can't place. He's like, oh, or a small mountain town. And like, then he like gave the wrong 3 or whatever. He's like, this is the German 3 or whatever. And then he like, gave himself away by doing this or some shit. So, like different social cues and like different.
German 1.
Yeah. Like, 2, 3, and like, that's what gave him away. Cause he gave the wrong 3, gave the wrong whatever, like didn't place his accent well, like got them all killed.
Yeah.
So goofy bullshit.
I actually count in half German. Buddy of mine I did Taekwondo with, he was stationed in Germany for a long time, and he used to do the German 1 through 5, where German thumbs up is number 1. Right? That's how you do it. So that's like, I started doing it that way, plus I can do this. Physically impossible. Yeah, touch your pinky to your palm and straighten out the rest of your fingers.
Dude, my pinkies don't work naturally anyway, so like that's not happening.
I can only do it on one hand, but so,
that doesn't work. My pinkies, I could chop both of my pinkies off and still be totally fine. They're useless.
You can't grip a sword though. Gotta have the pinky to grip the sword.
Find a way.
Not properly.
Could find a way.
Yeah, the thumb.
Hybrid.
The thumb and forefinger float.
Hybrid
it's the bottom 3 that grip it. So no, I throw off the social cues bad. Like, you won't be able to tell where the fuck I'm from, because I'll say stuff in an English accent, I'll say stuff in a Southern accent, I'll count in like 2 different languages with my hands. Like it's half German, half Chinese. Like
Different wavelength.
Yeah, I always pick up on stuff like that. But like I say, cheers, mate, all the time. Ever since I went to London, my daughter has it too. We say cheers all the time. We use it correctly. It's weird. uh,
It's gonna rain again.
Maybe, dude.
Oh, no.
Spontaneous pouring yesterday. That was weird.
That was.
I didn't expect that at all.
I did not either.
Oh, the plants needed it. My yard was getting rough. Yeah. Like my weeds have popped up. I'm pissed. I got to go like do yard surgery.
Weeding.
Yep. Got to do the yard surgeries. Grass was just getting good. Got to redo some stuff. This fall, I'm planting the shit out of it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like having a nice lawn. I like to be able to run around barefoot and not step on shit. It's nice. So that's going to happen.
Yeah. Moving out to that nature preserve is going to be,
Yes.
It's going to be tremendous.
I'm so excited for you, bro.
Got approved, got everything going.
Oh, good. That's going to be very pleasant for you.
29 days.
Yes. It's going to be the longest 29 days of your life.
Dude, it's been the past 72 hours or whatever since we found out or whatever. It's fucking been crawling.
Torture.
And of course, as soon as we find a way out or whatever, like the universe lays it on thick with the bullshit going on around the parking lot and the building.
You won't miss this place.
It's like, God damn it, let's go.
I was going to remember you fondly, but not now.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying really hard to make a pleasant place in my head for you, but you're making it fucking hard.
Turn it to a lesson. Damn it.
Yeah. But I think it'll be interesting to see, because I'm always just on a little bit of high alert around there. So I'm waiting and excited to get away from the fucking
my sympathetic nervous system be able to turn on where I'm going.
Right.
My parasympathetic balance out. We'll be okay.
When I'm chilling out in nature, I think I'll be a lot better off.
I go outside and meditate and breathe.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. I can actually go outside and sit and close my eyes and not have to worry about.
Not have to catch bullets.
Yeah, not have to, exactly. Jesus. And that's the thing. People around there too like to fuck around with fireworks.
Oh, good.
So you can't tell the difference half the time. You're
shit.
You're just walking in the parking lot oh fuck.
No, it's flying. Oh jeez. That's funny, dude. Yeah. I mean, I grew up in a college town, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I love fireworks. Under context.
Under context and with a warning ahead of time.
And not when I'm on high alert for potential gunshots. So
yeah, seriously.
Just not interested.
Yeah, I was surrounded by student housing when I was growing up in Athens. So, I mean...
I would expect some loud noises and explosions and some shit. Yeah, I'd expect that.
That was a crapshoot, though. You might get lucky and, get a really cool neighbor for a while, but you knew it was temporary. So you had to cherish it.
Yeah.
Cherish my cool neighbor for a little while, because they're going to disappear. You know. I always had dreams of buying the house next door. We shared a driveway with another house. And I wanted to buy it so that A, I could have the garage to myself.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And B... So I was just gonna tear the fucking house down.
Have your Dojang there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I still we sold that to a friend of my sister's. That was a beautiful thing. But if he ever wants to give that up, I might just become a slumlord and buy my childhood home back and the house next door and just tear that crap down and have a vacation home in Athens. I'd be okay with that.
That'd be cool.
And my mom would be like, I live a mile away from there. Why the hell are you there again?
Call me expecting me.
Come to my house. It's quiet. People don't park on the sidewalk here.
I like it here. It's I wish everything with Foxcatcher worked out better than it did.
Oh, good God, yes.
So much money being pumped into wrestling and stuff and having an amazing facility.
A Foxcatcher was an athlete compound.
Yeah.
They pumped a lot of money into a lot of things.
Like horses and swimming.
And that could have been a OTC in beautiful Western Pennsylvania.
But no.
It had to be run by a crazy person.
Run by a psychotic person.
Freaking crazy. See, that's a good example of accomplish some sliver of your dreams when you are young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I will always have a tinge of regret that I never made team and got the international medals that I wanted. But God damn it, at least I tried.
Mm-hmm.
And really, really tried in a satisfying way.
Yep.
So that I don't have to, be 40 and have a mohawk and do weird shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to relive my unaccomplished past that I never went for. You know what I'm saying? Seriously.
Yeah. John DuPont was a goddamn mess.
Fucking DuPont period. The whole family was a mess, dude. Like, yeah.
But he was a perfect storm of...
I'm glad I never knew about them when I was young.
Yeah. It's actually a miracle that he only killed one person.
It is.
Really.
It's seriously
like, if you look at the story, it's like, holy fuck.
Considering how rich they were
and
where they lived, it's a miracle there weren't bodies buried everywhere.
Probably fucking were.
It might be. It might be. That's all I'm saying. It's sad.
Yeah.
But
it is.
Such a shame.
Yeah.
Such a talented group of humans
that ended
up there.
That could have been unbelievable for the U.S.
I mean, think of what the 2008 Olympic team did for MMA.
Yeah.
They could have done that.
Right.
They could have done that for wrestling and then transitioned into MMA.
That would have been the perfect time to do that.
Perfect. But that, like, the crop of human beings that came through there was nuts.
Yeah.
Holy shit, talent. And hard-working fucking people, too.
And they were living there. They had the facility.
Like, that was the dream, dude. Like, I would have.
But of course, it comes with the massive asterisk and the massive.
That's the sad part. Is like, how do you create that if you're not dependent on some rich-ass beneficiary?
Yeah, who is
crazy,
strung out on drugs and is
nuts. Just crazy. Yeah, like, because I would have loved to have had an opportunity like that.
Yeah,
like I tried.
But that also puts on like a weird stigma on people who want to do that in the future too.
It does. It's like it's always there because it has, So
everyone's like, even if there is a guy who's like, oh, I want to do this and this and this, people are like, you sure? Like, yeah, people are like, bro. I don't want to get,
Speedo?
Yeah, I don't want you to knock on my door at 3 a.m. and do some shit like.
Yeah. What's the small print in there?
Yeah, if you read about the shit he did leading up to that, you're like, oh my god,
holy crap, dude. Because so there's the movie. And there's 2 different documentaries on that, and I've watched all of them.
There's tons of books too.
I haven't read any of the books because it just hurts me too bad.
Yeah, I read 2 books.
Because one documentary was really from like the wrestler perspective, and then the other documentary was really from who's the dude they killed? I feel horrible. I can't remember his name.
Dave Schultz.
From Dave Schultz's wife's perspective, which was actually really cool. It's extra super fucking creepy.
Right.
But
because that's because like when you're in the wrestling or whatever, it's probably one thing. When she's outside,
when she's outside like, watching
fuck that, dude.
You're like, whoa.
Which reminds me a lot of like my old gym situation.
Yeah,
people looking at me, what the fuck?
You're like, whoa, yeah, okay, that wasn't normal. Oh boy.
Yeah, you gotta listen to loved ones sometimes.
Yeah. Stay out of the cult.
Yeah.
Oh,
god damn.
Or pick a better cult.
Yeah, pick a better cult.
Yeah.
There's better cults out there.
Yeah, there are good cults. As martial artists, like just get a functioning cult.
Yeah.
But all right, man, we about done.
Yeah, that's about an hour, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Cool.
All right, thanks for listening, everybody.
Yep. It's Friday, y'all. Enjoy your day.
Check out Hands Roastery.
Yeah, check them out. They're great.
Giddy was phenomenal.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
Lancaster, Ohio.
Lancaster, baby.
Yep. Check them out on the Instagrams or their website.
Yep. Check out the Facebooks. I'll post all the stuff.
Sweet.
It's good.
All right, man. Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
Keep your coffee regular, everybody.
Peace in.